Sarah stared at her empty wallet, a sinking feeling in her chest. She had been here before, too many times to count. Payday felt like a distant memory, a brief moment of relief that vanished almost as quickly as it arrived. How did she run out of money again? She meticulously checked her bank account, hoping for a mistake, but the numbers didn't lie. Rent, bills, a few dinners out with friends, it all added up so fast. Each expense seemed small on its own, but together, they drained her funds. Sarah dreamed of traveling the world, of opening her own bakery. She often found herself lost in these daydreams, imagining a life free from financial stress. But with her finances in chaos, those dreams felt impossible. The weight of her financial mismanagement was a constant burden. She knew she wasn't alone. Many of her friends were in the same boat, struggling to make ends meet. They often shared their worries over coffee, comparing expenses and lamenting their financial woes. It was a common struggle among them. They were stuck in a cycle of overspending and regret. Impulse purchases brought momentary joy, but long-term regret. Sarah was tired of feeling lost in the maze of financial mismanagement. She wanted to break free from this exhausting cycle. She yearned for a way out, a path that led to financial freedom and the realization of her dreams. Determined, she decided it was time to take control of her finances and carve out a brighter future. Willow Creek was a town where dreams blossomed like the wildflowers in spring. The air was always filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the streets were lined with charming cottages that seemed to come straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows, it was a place where people came to build a life they loved. The community was tight-knit, and everyone knew each other by name. It was a place where neighbors helped each other, and every corner held a story waiting to be told.
I have big dreams for my life here in Willow Creek. I see myself growing old in this town, surrounded by friends and family, living a life full of joy and fulfillment. I envision opening a bakery, filling the air with the aroma of freshly baked bread and pastries. I dream of creating a space where people can come together, share stories, and make memories over a cup of coffee and a slice of cake. I want to travel, to experience the world's diverse cultures and flavors. I dream of walking through bustling markets, tasting exotic foods, and learning about different ways of life. I want to bring those experiences back to Willow Creek and share them with my community. But well, my financial reality paints a starkly different picture. The bills keep piling up, and my savings seem to dwindle faster than I can replenish them. It's a constant struggle to make ends meet. Every impulsive purchase, every unplanned expense, chips away at my dreams, leaving me feeling defeated. It's hard to stay hopeful when it feels like I'm constantly taking one step forward and two steps back. I know something has to change, but I don't know where to start. I need to find a way to balance my dreams with my reality, to create a plan that will allow me to achieve my goals without sacrificing my financial stability. It's a daunting task, but I believe that with determination and a little bit of help, I can make it happen.
One rainy afternoon, Sarah stumbled upon a quaint bookstore tucked away on a quiet street. The rain was pouring down, creating a soothing rhythm that seemed to beckon her inside. She had been wandering aimlessly, lost in her thoughts, when the warm glow from the bookstore's window caught her eye. Drawn inside by the promise of old books and warm coffee, she browsed the shelves, her fingers trailing along the spines. The smell of aged paper and the quiet ambiance provided a comforting escape from the dreary weather outside. Each book seemed to whisper its own story, inviting her to explore its pages. Her eyes fell upon a book titled The Jar of Dreams. The title intrigued her, and she felt an inexplicable pull towards it. She carefully pulled it off the shelf, feeling the weight of its promise in her hands. Intrigued, she purchased it, hoping it held the answers she desperately sought. The cashier gave her a knowing smile, as if they understood the significance of her find.
Curled up on my couch that evening, with a cup of tea in hand and the rain still pattering against the windows, I opened the book. I delved into the book's pages. The story was captivating, drawing me in with each turn of the page. It felt as though the book was speaking directly to me, offering guidance and wisdom. It told the story of a woman who transformed her financial life using a simple yet powerful method, the rule of the 4 jars. This method seemed so practical and achievable, unlike anything I had tried before. A glimmer of hope ignited within me. For the first time in a long while, I felt a sense of possibility and excitement about the future. Could this be the solution I've been searching for? The idea of transforming my life with such a simple method filled me with a renewed sense of purpose and determination.
The first jar, labelled Needs, is for essential expenses like rent, utilities and groceries. The second jar, labelled Savings, is for building a safety net and planning for the future. The third jar, labelled Wants, is for discretionary spending, such as dining out or entertainment. Finally, the fourth jar, labelled Giving, is for supporting causes close to one's heart. The book emphasizes the importance of allocating a specific percentage of income to each jar and sticking to it diligently. The rule of the 4 jars, as the book explained, involved dividing your income into 4 separate jars, each representing a crucial aspect of financial well-being.